Hi everyone, I'm Josephine Balzac Arroyo and I am a Florida licensed attorney. And I wanted to create a video because, we're going through some unprecedented times right now. Millions of people have been unemployed and are struggling. And perhaps this is the best time to start that entrepreneurial venture or that business that you've wanted to start for quite some time now, but you're overwhelmed, you feel somewhat deterred because perhaps you don't understand the process, or there's a lot of steps in the process, you don't know where to begin. And so I wanted to make a little video to make that a little easier for you because I believe in you. I think that it's very simple. It's just quite some steps, and hopefully in this pretty short 10 or so minute video, it'll take away some of that anxiety that you have, and before the end of the day, you'll have a legitimate official business incorporated within the state of Florida. So what I'm going to talk to you about today are 4 easy steps. The first one is going to irs.gov to obtain your employer identification number. The second step is to go to sunbiz.org, which is the Division of Corporations here in the state of Florida, where you can do an electronic filing of articles of incorporation for the type of business. The third step is to obtain a fictitious name registration. This is only necessary if you're going to have a name of your business that is not your full name. And then the last step is to obtain a new business tax receipt, depending on the county that your business will be in. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started and go through all of the steps. The first things that you have to do is obtain an employer identification number, otherwise known as an EIN number. This is like the social security number of your business. It's necessary for you to have this number in order to create a bank account, open a bank account, and also when you go to register with the Division of Corporations within your state, they're going to ask you what that EIN number is. So we are here at irs.gov, as you can see on the screen. Don't worry, the IRS is not coming after you, but it's necessary for you to go on this website in order for you to get the number. To get the number, you can do it online, and it is free. So once you go to irs.gov, which is where we are, on the top search bar, just type in EIN, press return and search. And here there's the link to apply for an employer identification number online. It's not going to take you more than a few minutes. And I will just remind everyone that sometimes the federal government sites take some time to upload, so there's nothing wrong with your server or system or mine. It's just a little bit slow. So as we're waiting for this to pull up, one of the things that you have to review and determine is what kind of business you want to start. Do you want to start a for-profit, a nonprofit? If it is a for-profit, are you going to have a corporation or a limited liability company? That we're on the page to apply for the EIN number, you just go to Apply Now and follow the prompts, right? Obviously, you need to read all of this information and begin the application. So the first question is, what type of legal structure are you applying for? So let's click on the limited liability company, because I'll admit that this is probably the most utilized type of legal entity that the majority of people start. You continue, it talks to you about what the limited liability company is and the structure. You here put the information as to how many members. So let's say you're starting it as an individual, then you would just put one. We're starting this in the state of Florida, and we would continue. Again, make sure you read everything. I'm going through this pretty fast. And you would click here, starting a new business. And then you start to put in all of your information, right? And so after a few more prompts, it'll give you the EIN number that's necessary for you to really incorporate the business. So the next step is to go to your division of corporations, the site that we're on. As you can see, there's a lot of different important notices for COVID-19. But where you would go is to here, start a business. Pretty self-explanatory. All of these filings can be done electronically, online, and so it's very effective and efficient. As we already did the EIN number and we decided we were going to be an LLC, a limited liability company, we'll go ahead and click on that. It is required by state law to do articles of incorporation, but the really great thing is that through the e-filing, you're already creating the articles of incorporation. So I'm all about work smart, not hard. Why reinvent the wheel if someone's already done it for you? So click File. I have read and accept the terms of this disclaimer. I hope all of you are reading that fine print every time you click that box, because these are all contracts, right? I'll admit I don't read every time either. So start the new filing. And again, once this pulls up, here you'll see the required filing fee is a $125 fee. You put here the information, the limited liability company, what the principal place of business is. It does have to be a physical street address. However, the mailing address can be a P.O. box. It's very cheap to get a P.O. box. It's probably less than $50 for the year. The registered agent would be yourself, unless you want to, have an attorney be that registered agent, or perhaps another individual, but usually the registered agent is yourself. You put the purpose of your business here, very short, succinct business description. And you just go through and fill out this information. It looks rather daunting, but it's actually very easy. All of this that you're seeing on the screen is if you're going to have a ton of members. But if it's just going to be me, myself, and I, then you're just going to fill out one of these boxes, right? I'm not going to continue with it, but you would just press continue and there would be a few more prompts for you. And then within 24 to 48 hours, the state of Florida Division of Corporations will send you an email saying that you're authorized, you're legit, and you're all good to go. I'm going to go back to the Division of Corporations website because if you are creating a business that does not have your full name in the title, so perhaps you want to call it, let me think of something. Pools are us, right? You want to start a pool company. It doesn't have Josephine Balzac in the name, but you want to call it Pools Are Us, right? So you would have to create a fictitious name registration, which is $50, right? So $125 for the limited liability company and corporation filing, $50 for the fictitious name registration. You're going back here to start a business, clicking on fictitious name registration, register a Florida fictitious name. Again, you've read and accepted the terms, and you're going to go ahead and begin the application for the fictitious name registration, which is going to require you to put in this, look, the EIN number and a couple other things that you've already done. It's very simple, very self-explanatory. You just have to read through it. Something that you may want to do ahead of time to see if your name has already been registered is go to search records, go to fictitious name, and let's do that. Pools are us, right? That's what I said I was going to call my company. Well, lo and behold, there are some pools are us already. I guess I wasn't very creative in this name. This A means that it's active, meaning someone already has this name. So you probably want to go through searching through this fictitious name. Let me just go back really quick one more time. You go to search records. You scroll down to fictitious name, and here you can type in the name of your business so you can see if someone has already taken that name. The last thing that you're going to need to do is, depending on your county and depending on the type of business that you're creating, you more than likely will have to obtain a new business tax receipt. You get these the same place where you get your auto tag. And so, you know, depending if it's Orange County, Seminole County, Osceola, you would go through this business tax receipt and follow the prompts, okay? So now there's just 4 simple steps. You have to obtain the EIN number through irs.gov. You have to go to sunbiz.org, the Division of Corporations for the state of Florida. You have to start a new filing, electronically file the type of business articles of incorporation registration through that online website. You have to file for a fictitious name registration, searching the records ahead of time to ensure that no one has your name. And then lastly, obtain a new business tax receipt. So now these 4 simple steps, and with approximately $200, you will be officially incorporated as a legitimate business within the state of Florida. I hope to create more videos to help those that want to become entrepreneurs. And so stay tuned for more informational videos. And I wish everyone the best and much success. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.